Hey, welcome to YouTube Squad. Are you too lazy to read the rules or just don't have time? Well, then you're in luck, because I'm about to read them to you. This way, you know each and every rule and won't get caught without knowing them. Unless you didn't read them or click on this video. So, let's get started. Okay, so rule number 1. Be kind to all users and yourself. Intolerance, trolling, suicide jokes, and rape jokes are not allowed, nor is racism, sexism, etc. This includes the use of any racial slurs, including any words that start with an N and end with an A and have two of the same letters in them. Unfortunately, this last part of rule number 1 is because Discord, the company Discord itself, doesn't want people using that word, which I find to be censorship to the point where it may be a little uncalled for. Anyway, rule number 2: you're not allowed to cuss. You are allowed to cuss, but don't do it excessively. Rule number 3: no NSFW, which is not safe for work, content of any sort. Also, try to keep everything PG-13 or below. Not safe for work content is basically content that you can't view at work, because if you did, you'd either get fired or you would get punished. Rule number 4: do not reveal private information of any user. This includes things like phone numbers, addresses, just common sense things that are private, pictures, etc. Number 5: do not bring any issues with members that occurred in a different server to this one. If you have an issue with someone, you should solve it in DMs or contact a staff member. Also, if you intentionally start any drama with any users, you will be banned. If you have an issue in the server, DM a staff member about it. Rule number 6: mute evading results in a ban. Period. Rule number 7: spamming is not tolerated. This also includes spam, but is not constrained. This also includes spam, but is not limited to bots, text, pictures, links, and emoticons. Okay, now that I think about it, that's worded a little bit weird. Intentional spam in this server is defined as posting the same thing more than 5 times in a row. Rule number 8: keep conversations and any other discussions in their corresponding channels. Chat that goes off topic in one channel should be advanced into their designated channel. Like if you start talking in advice, feedback, resources about just general things, take it to general. Rule number 9: no scamming. While you're allowed to advertise your videos and channels in the video channels, and you're allowed to ask YouTubers for collaborations and promotions of your content and hashtag collaborations, any advertising not pertaining to YouTube, videos, games, etc. is not allowed in the server. That especially includes your Discord server. Rule number 11: all rules apply to the voice channels. Do not be troublesome to other people in the voice channel, and keep all conversations in the right channels. Also, don't be too loud, or you will be kicked from the voice channels. Rule number 12: in the video channels and collaborations, you are allowed to post only one of the same video per day. You also must wait at least 1 hour before posting another video if no one has posted another video after you. If someone has posted a video after yours and you want to post a different video, you must wait at least 15 minutes before posting it. If 2 different people post videos after yours, you may post one right after they did. Now, rule number 12 isn't a super strict rule when it comes to the last 2 sentences necessarily, but you do need to follow the first half of it. Otherwise, your video will be deleted without warning. Rule number 13: no impersonating any content creators that you are not. This can result in a ban. Also, you are allowed to post links to other content creators' videos as long as you're not stealing them or claiming them as your own. Also, to add to this rule, if you are caught impersonating another user who you are not, another Discord user, then the staff will ask you to change your username and picture, and if you don't, you could either be given a nickname by staff, or you could be kicked or banned. Now, number 14, if you would like to be assigned a subscriber role above 100 plus, and it looks like you might be buying subs, I will ask to see your subscriber list. If I still feel you are buying subs after this, you will not receive the role that you're asking for. This is basically in the event that you have more than 100 subscribers and your videos don't necessarily have as many views as they should for how many subscribers you have, because that will tell me that you may be buying subscribers, which is against the YouTube terms of service. Rule number 15. Make sure to read the rules and guidelines applying to each individual text chat by checking the pinned messages. This is very important. Not enough people do this. Trust me, there is a lot of information in the pinned messages in most of the chats. If you ever have a question about that channel, you can always check the pinned messages first. Rule number 16. No links are allowed that violate YouTube's terms of service when it comes to gaining views and subscribers. Rule number 17. You must also follow the Discord terms of service. If you'd like to see more detail into them, follow this link. Anything you do will be... Okay, I don't know why we worded it like that. Anything you do will be taken under account. There you go. I need to fix the rules. And last but not least, number 18. Have fun in the server. So, thanks for joining. We hope you enjoy your stay. The rules above are subject to staff discretion and are subject to change. Failure to comply will result in consequences. Also, for Discord partnerships, be sure to read the end of the rules, because I'll admit I'm lazy, I don't really feel like saying that. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and thank you for coming to the rules section. We really appreciate you reading the rules, and I will see you around.